I read 5 books in July 2026. They all take place in Melbourne, Australia, where I happen to live. I don't like it here. I don't want to be here anymore. But I thought if I read a book that takes place here, maybe it would open my eyes to a different kind of Melbourne, or maybe teach me something about it that I didn't know, or maybe even fall in love with the city a little bit. I don't know. Let's see what happened. Theory and Practice by Michelle de Kretzer. This takes place in 1980's St. Kilda, which is a trendy neighborhood now, but used to be lots of drugs and hookers doing hooking. But there's none of the drugging or hookering going on in this book. It's just a lady studying Virginia Woolf, and her boyfriend has another girlfriend, and she also eats Vegemite a few times. Once you introduce Vegemite into your serious literary novel, I just can't take it seriously anymore. It's just a wacky condiment. Your characters might as well be eating flubber, as far as I'm concerned. Australian authors don't undermine the integrity of your work with this disgusting, nasty condiment that nobody even likes. Woo Woo by Ella Baxter. It's about an artist who has an art installation coming up, and it makes her kind of crazy. Full disclosure, I asked this author to be on my podcast, and I haven't heard back. So for that reason, I'm going to give it 2.5 stars. But if she does write back to me and does the podcast, I'm going to say like 3.5, maybe. The Mystery of a Handsome Cab by Fergus Hume. This is like one of the first mystery novels or something, they say. It's an international bestseller, and it takes place in Melbourne. They've adapted it a million times, and if you like mysteries, whatever. I mean, it's fine. It's got an Agatha Christie style vibes, but there's no like one detective to root for. I don't know. No, don't read it. It sucks. This book sucks. And no surprise, it ends with the main characters leaving Melbourne for London, and they're so happy to finally get out of this place. A Lifetime on Clouds by Gerald Murnane. This is about a kid, like a teenager, and he can't stop masturbating. He's in a very religious school. He masturbates like all the time and talks to his friends about masturbating constantly. But the writing itself is it can be very dry. The humor is very subtle at times. I'd say, Gerald, next time you write a book about jerking off, let some of us get in on the fun. Death in Brunswick by Boyd Oxley. Those aren't my coffee cup stains. That's part of the book design. This was made into a movie with Sam Neill, R.I.P. Sam. I haven't watched it. The book didn't make me want to see it. You don't need to dip these in Vegemite because they already got the Vegemite baked in, but for a little extra kick. But the Vegemite doesn't play nice when you try to dip. It steals your crack. That's the problem. It's like, if they could just make it a little softer, a little more forgiving, so you're not coming away with just pieces of your cracker, then we might be onto something. We could talk turkey, We could dip turkey into this. We could dip pieces of turkey